All right, everybody, we are back. 339 and faster index. Semi-finals. We got Mr. Jeff Patterson in the far lane, riding for K&T Performance. And we have Jeff Gio here in the near lane. Like I said, this is a 339 and faster. We will be staying live for the remainder of the index classes. It is down to the semis or finals of all of them now. Your winner is Jeff in the far lane. .337 for Mr. Gio. I can't quite see. I think it's 326 for Mr. Patterson. All right, so Jeff Patterson in the finals of the 339 and faster class. Coming up is Charlie Smith on Blood Money. He will be taking his by run. He's probably just going to light the beams, break the beams rather, and just take it on to the next round. There he goes. He breaks the beams, and he is officially in the final round. 339 and faster. We've been live a couple times today. If you're tuning in with us the first time, we are in Dome Valley Raceway in Welton, Arizona. The Pro Sand Drag Association, Arizona ATV Nationals. As always, we'd like to say thank you to our sponsors who helped us get out here in K&T Performance, JWI Racing, and DMS POWERSPORTS. If you didn't quite hear me when the bikes were up, we are going to be live for the remainder of the index classes. We did miss the 420 index final in the live stream. We did get that on video, so that'll be some future content for you to enjoy here on WSDN. I believe it was Michael Farmer got first place over Joe Weaver in the 420 index class. I'm trying to think of which class is next. I think the 380 index is up next. They should be starting those bikes up pretty quick, as there's only been one pass down the track and no tractor driver present. So we're just going to hang out up here until they get them going. It's the final three or four, for most of the classes besides the 4.0 index. It's down to the finals. Bike number 6, you need to be in the safety lead. So we are just waiting on the 380 index bikes to get going. They just called one of them to the staging lanes, I do believe. The index format this weekend, and as all PSDA races, it's 339 and faster, 340 to 359 index, 360 to 379 index, 380 to 399 index, 40 to 419 index, and 420 to 439 index. So quite the variety of index classes out here. You'll see a lot of different combinations. Later today we will be live streaming the limited heads-up classes. Limited being no power riders and such. That's the equivalent of like class racing you would see in gravel Roma, but on the ATV side. If you're just joining us, we are waiting for the 380 index bikes to get going for the semifinal round. We're just staying stationary up here in the tower. Don't want to take a chance of going down to the lanes and then starting up the bikes and then having to run back up here.
We need all index bikes in the staging lane. All index bikes in the staging lane.
They just called for all index bikes to the staging lanes. We're trying to get this going. We were supposed to wrap up last night. However, we were unable to. It got a little late, so they postponed second round and beyond of the index classes to today. And when they're done here, I'm sure they're gonna prep the track, get all the names in the computer. You guys should have seen this area last night. It was a sea of drag bikes for the index classes. Literally dozens and dozens of them. There's Mr. Tommy Springer pulling in, one of the remaining competitors in 360 index. Driving all the way from Tennessee, just outside Memphis. Be here at Dome Valley. Goodridge coming in out of the Missouri area. He's one of the remaining competitors in both 380 and the 360 class.
Bike number 6, we need you to the staging lane. Bike number 6, we need you to the staging lane. 5 minutes or... Okay.
Turns out Gunnar was the one they were looking for. So he's doing some fueling up, and we'll be getting on into the semifinals. Again, if you are just tuning in, we are here at Dome Valley for the Arizona ATV Nationals. Index classes is finishing up. Semis, we have the finals of 2 of the classes, 339 and faster and 40 to 419 index. The rest of the classes are in the semifinals. Just a few more minutes and we will be getting back to the show here. A lot of bikes pre-staging for the limited classes. They're going to be trying to roll them today out pretty quickly, I'm sure. As I've mentioned before, they had to move the index classes to today, as they didn't want to take a chance of being up super late last night. Next month we will be back here at Dome Valley Raceway for, I do not remember what the race is called, but Billy and Caleb will be out here.
All right.
Okay, here we go. have a list of names here with me. I'm going to see. All right, here we go, some 380 index action. I think that's number 7. Winner in the far lane. 381 on a 380 index. Alrighty. We have Gunnar Goodrich in the near lane. Not 100% sure who we have in the far lane. And like I said, I do have a list of racers here, but I can't see a lot of the bike's numbers, so that doesn't really help too much. We will try to get the names by the finals, though. Having some difficulties, looks like. All right, winners into the finals. Problems in the far lane. Your winners in the near, Gunnar Goodrich, making it onto the finals, 380 index. All right. We do have the 40360 indexes remaining. Up next is the finals for the 4.0 index. Andy Siever in the far lane, who was actually our bracket class winner yesterday. Let's see, number 1269. And Andy actually breaking out, running a 391 on the 4.0 index. Huh? Hey, Dad. Up next is actually going to be the semifinals of the 360 index. That was the finals of the 4.0. McCrory? Okay. We just got the names here. Doug McCrory was the winner there in the 4.0 index class. Andy Sievert getting second place. Not too bad. 2 final rounds for him. We're going to take a trip down to the staging lanes here. The no bar class actually is not until tomorrow. And we will be going live for that. The no bar and the knobby bike and the 475, 450 class, we will be live for all of them. Here's our remaining competitors for 360. Tommy Springer and Misty Barton, 2 of them. I know Gunnar Goodrich is the other. And if there might just be the 3 competitors left in 360. I think it is. And if that is the case, that is Gunnar Goodrich, Tommy Springer, and Misty Barton. Tommy Springer coming out of Tennessee. Gunnar from Missouri and Misty from Michigan. So all different parts of the country. Yeah, Billy's giving an interview to the 4.0 index winner. Getting around, not too bad, actually. It's had its ups and downs, but the first day that I was out here, it was pretty rough. I was almost completely immobile the first day I was out here. Had a nasty little, not that anybody really wants to hear, but had a nasty little gout flare-up. So I wasn't able to move around. All right, Gunnar's back up in the staging lanes. Oh, there is one more competitor for 360. We'll have to catch his name, or be lucky enough that whoever, if he, well, I'm not going to say it. We try to remain unbiased here at WSDN. All right, tractor's parking. Oh, there's some actually really awesome no-bar bikes out here, by the way, for those who are asking. We, the last pass of the night that went yesterday was pretty much probably a 280-foot wheel stand. It was very impressive, and it was really cool to watch. I'm sure somebody has video of it somewhere. Unfortunately, we did not get it. So tractor is back in position. We're just waiting for the 360 competitors to get their cards drawn. They're doing very similar to how the chip pull style works, is how they're running the bracket and index. When we get into the class racing, it'll be an actual bracket ladder similar to like you would see in like an NHRA or something. Number 1 through whichever qualifier, slowest, races, fastest, etc., etc.
You are now on the clock. We are not going to let you run if you don't get down here. We got to get the show rolling. If you're racing in the index, you need your bike in the staging lanes immediately. Thank you.
All these bikes coming up for the limited classes. No, Wild Thing actually is not here. Mr. Gio, the one who pilots that machine, he brought out 2 laydowns, a 4-cylinder and a triple. And he's been riding those this weekend in the index. All right, here we go. 360 index semifinals. Oh, actually, I apologize. This is a 340 index. Had issues at the line, picked it up, and ended up winning the race. We actually had the driver's number 2 on this sheet, but there was no name next to it, so I'm not 100% sure who won that by name. But making it to the finals, rider in the near lane. The next 2 are out for the 340 index semis. All right, we got some 4-stroke action going on here. All right, so there was only 3 left in this semifinal. So this rider here will pilot his way into the finals via Byron. This is a 340 index. I was mistaken. I thought 360 was next. On the 340 index. Okay, now I think they're going to move on to 360. Since 40 and 420 indexes are finished, yeah, it's going to go straight into 360. Bummer. But at least one of them makes it. Hey, do you take PayPal on them shirts? Or? We can, yeah. Can you? I need to get a couple. Okay, just a moment. I told you they're not ready. Let me fetch one of these guys. They gotta figure out all the manual. 360 index, we got Gunnar Goodrich in the near lane. Out of Missouri, Tommy Springer out of Tennessee in the far lane. Something was very wrong there. Yeah, it's supposed to be a heads-up class, and both of their trees dropped at different times. So they're going to have to rerun that, obviously. All right. Okay, yeah, our PayPal, it's at worldsamedragnews@gmail. Okay. And what all sizes are you needing?
How much on this shirt?
25.
Okay. I need a 3X.
3X.
Extra large.
Okay.
And medium.
3X, extra large, medium. Okay. Hey, Bill. I got somebody interested in some shirts. Could you or Caleb run up here?
Yeah. What? Oh, bring it here then. I'll just pay him cash.
Okay.
I was going to pay him now,
360 index to continue on. We have Misty Barton out of Michigan. I'm not sure who we have in the far lane, unfortunately. Having issues in the far lane. Misty Barton gets the win there. So Misty Barton makes it to the finals of the 360 index. Tommy Springer and Gunnar Goodrich are going to have to rerun to see who will face her in the 360 final.
Two 3Xs, a large and a medium. One 3X, one 2X, a large and a medium. You getting your shit? No, they're not ready.
All right. I think they're going to be coming back around. They're either going to be rerunning that 360 or they're going to go straight into the 339 and faster final.
Whose name is on that?
So,
He's asking for a first and last name.
oh, just put, I think it's World Sand first. Actually, just put my name. It's Cody. With a K, sorry. And Teeters, T-E-T-E-R-S.
T-E-T-E-R-S.
Okay. And United States, obviously.
Yeah, I'll be around here all day. No problem. But yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're large, right?
All right, from the looks of it, they're gonna, I'm not sure what they're doing. Because the 360 competitors and the 339 and faster competitors are both putting their helmets on. How many bikes are there total? Well, there was one index class that had like 27. There's a few index classes that had close to 30 entrants. Bracket class had 47. Okay, so they're going to rerun the 360 index semifinal to see who races Misty Barton. Okay, looks like they got the tree ready to go. Tommy Springer in the far lane takes it. So it'll be Tommy Springer versus Misty Barton in the finals of 360 Index. And from the sounds of it, somebody's got a drone flying around. So they're going straight into 339 and faster Index, final round. We got Jeff Patterson in the near lane in the K&T Performance machine. And we got Charlie Smith in Blood Money. Both of these bikes have been in the low threes this weekend. Charlie Smith takes it. 316 in the near lane. 317, so that was a whole shot win for Charlie Smith. Charlie Smith getting first and Jeff Patterson getting second in the 339 and faster. That was a K&T machine in the near lane, so we want to once again say thank you to our sponsors for this weekend, the K&T Performance, JWI Racing, and DMS POWERSPORTS. Without them, we couldn't have made this long haul. With that, I think we're going to go straight into, 340 Index final round. No, 380, my bad. It'll be 380 final round. They have to wait for Gunner to come back around. He just ran Tommy Springer in the 360. Let's see where the battery's at on this thing. 25. All right. Probably not a bad idea to plug portable charger in here, so give me just a second. while I mess around with this. Okay, so that's plugged in. Alright, so the audio quality might be a little less going forward the rest of the stream. I'm unplugging the microphone now, just in case anybody wonders. We are good. Alright, again, we are just waiting for Gunner to come back up to the line. You can see in the background the mountains that surround this place. Quite the scenery. Alright, here comes Gunner. So we're going to run 360 and then, no, 380, then 340, then 360 again. I'm going to try to push this along so they can get into the limited classes. Limited heads up. 311. Might be another late night out here. We'll see. I want to give a shout out to Brett Sanderson at ATV Drag Racer and all of the PSDA board members for coming out here, hosting this event, helping host it rather.
Hey, Brett, so I'm not really too worried anymore because we have about 7 classes that are
Alright, we see Tommy Springer coming back for 360. I do apologize the long waits in between everyone. They're getting down here. No. We don't want to bring anybody on camera. Oh yeah, they got it. That's all they're doing all around here is they're growing.
Hey, you said you messed up on Philip Star, right? You fixed it? Okay, well, you need to walk over there and get a dragging bring the back. Yeah. Oh,
For those of you just tuning in, we are about to go into the final rounds of all of the remaining index classes. 380, 340, and 360 index. 339 and faster, 420 and 40 have been completed. Charlie Smith taking first in 3:39 and faster. Doug McCrory taking first in the 4.0 index. And Michael Farmer taking first in the 4:20 index. They're shutting the tractor down. And we are just waiting for the competitors to come back up to the line. Checking the battery here real quick.
I'm going to take your ticket for a minute.
Okay, here we go. 380 index final round. You just seen him, Gunnar Goodrich in the near lane. Not sure who we have in the far lane. It has number 7 on front of the bike, but on my sheet that I have, it has their name crossed out, so I'm not sure. We're waiting for some confirmation up here in the tower. All right, here we go. 380 index final round. And Gunnar Goodrich gets the win. Congrats to Gunnar. All right, there's still some spots open on the track, so I think they're just going to run the 360 final as the track is. I believe that'll wrap it up for the index classes. Yes, so this is the last final round for the index classes. We got Misty Barton out of Michigan in the near lane. Tommy Springer out of Tennessee in the far lane. red light by Misty gives the win to Tommy Springer. Tommy Springer takes the win in the 360 index.
We have them up here for the finals. But tell me, what class are we competing on? What class are we competing on? So they have the winner from the last class that you did. Have the one system right now.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wrap the stream up here. We will be back for first round of the Heads Up Limited classes later on. And then we'll probably go semifinals, finals like we did here for the index. So stay tuned for that. Again, we are at Dome Valley Raceway, PSDA, Arizona ATV Nationals. Our sponsors, K&T, DMS Power Sports, and JWI Racing. We appreciate them for helping us out getting here. We're going to try to get some interviews with these drivers. And we'll be back in the live stream later on. Stay tuned.